Get out your colored pencils. Today we're drawing a pumpkin that juggles.
It's Thumbs Up Toy Time.
Today we're going to draw a very talented pumpkin, and he can juggle. In your upper left corner there is the video, the completed video, and what it's doing, it's showing me drawing the pumpkin but backwards. So it's already done, but it's going to go from the end of the video to the beginning. We're speeding up the video here because it takes a while to make these. So in order to make the video shorter, certain parts of it we're going to speed up. Okay, there's our rough outline. So now we're going to go into the pen. We're going to darken in everything here. So let's get started with that. So first we're going to do this hat. We're going to make that line there. And we're going to come in, draw his body. We'll fill all that in later. We're going to give him drooping eyes. He's going to have kind of a funny mouth. Thanks for watching the video today, and we appreciate that very much. Take a minute to subscribe to the channel if you would please, or leave a comment if you have a suggestion. Is there something you'd like me to draw? I can do that. Share the video with your friends, tell them about the channel, have them visit please. Now, he's juggling, right? So we need to have the balls juggling. So we're going to put one ball up here, one ball here, one ball here. But in between, we're going to make it look like the balls are moving. We'll draw lines in between. And you can even double up his arms. We want to make it look like he's moving, and we'll pencil that in too with the ink. And those don't have to be real neat. You don't want them to be. And we're going to draw in first ball, the second one. I'm going to draw these movement lines, and they're going to carry through here. Like I said, you don't want this to get too messy. But you want to make it look like he's moving. So we're gonna there we go. We're going to put just a little bit of shading on that hat. Give it kind of more of a sketched look. It doesn't have to be perfect there. We'll do his eyes, and we're going to do his eyes in ink this time. If you've always wanted to try and paint a pumpkin, you can see the one up there. Just click that button up there on the right, and you'll have a chance to paint a pumpkin, kind of a silly pumpkin face. So try your hand at that, and let me know how you did. Leave a comment. We're going to have some fun with this one. There we go. We're going to give him some loud colors. So we're going to make his hat yellow. We're going to do this headband green. We're going to come back in and fill in some colors there. And this is kind of a soft green, kind of a sage green. Come with a little black and darken that up a bit. Got a little orange in here. And a little brown. Now you can see we got some ink over here in this line and some pencil there, and that's okay. Like we always say, this doesn't have to be perfect. We're not too concerned about that. Best part is we have fun. We're going to do this whole body in purple. So that should look lively. we're going to do a lot of color in here, and this purple is going to take a little time. So again, I'm going to speed up the video quite a bit so it goes a little bit faster so you can see what we're doing. We're going to use different colors, so it's not going to be just only purple that we're using, just like the hat. We used yellow, we used orange, brown, green, gray. Same thing we're going to do with the pumpkin itself and his shoes later on. So in order to make it look a little bit more interesting and a little bit more realistic and more three-dimensional, we're going to use different colors in it. So you'll see what we do. Use a little yellow in it. We make the purple darker in certain places around the edges, the top, the bottom, the sides. We leave a little white in it so it looks like it's a reflective surface. So again, it looks more like three-dimensional. Then we do the same thing with the legs and the shoes, and we use green and we use orange and different colors, a little bit of brown. It's a way of adding a little bit of more interest to your drawings. You can use straight purple with no other colors, or orange, that's okay. But if you want to add a little bit more color, it makes it a little bit more interesting sometimes, and sometimes more fun to do. And you can see here where I'm going darker around the edges on the side. And this will make it look more round instead of flat. And once you get done with that, you'll see what I mean. So it's going to look more like a round pumpkin, like pumpkins look, instead of flat. Then we're going to go darker on the top, and one of the reasons is because he has a hat on. Just like we shaded underneath the hat, we shade that area there like it's blocking the sun or the light, but also again it gives it volume. It makes it look a little bit more round. And we're coming in with a little lighter color. It's kind of a pink color. So that's going to lighten it, have that same effect. Now we go back into the hat here, make this a little bit darker, so we use a black. So that's kind of a shadow underneath it and gives it a little bit more depth. We'll put a little bit in the hat as well. Sorry about it losing focus there for a little bit. Put a little shading down here in the bottom below his feet. And it looks like the ground, so that's something just for his feet to rest on and stand on, so it doesn't look like he's just floating in the air. Now in these smaller balls, those are just ghosted images of the 3 balls. So those aren't real balls, it's just a ghosted image. So they're going to be lighter, they won't be as heavy. So they'll look like they're just swooshing through the air. And that's what the lines are all for. So the lines will make it look like it has movement to it. We're going to do the same thing that we've done in some of the other areas. We're going to leave a little bit of white in there, and that's going to show a reflective surface, which gives it kind of shape, a roundness, volume. I'm going to put in some darker areas too, which does the same thing, just the opposite, but it does it the same way. So it has some depth to it. And also adds just a little bit of color, so it isn't just a flat yellow. So it looks a little bit more three-dimensional. Yeah, we're just about finished here, but stay tuned for the next video so you can have a chance to draw something else or look at one of our toy videos on our channel. And please take time to subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate that. That way we can keep making more videos for you. We hope you enjoyed the video we did today of the juggling pumpkin. We're going to do a lot more. So check out the channel and see what else we have there. Leave a comment. We'd always like to hear from you. Give a suggestion what it is you'd like us to do next. And share the video with a friend. Until next time, bye-bye.